Hello. So, I'm recording this video to talk about some of the changes I've seen since last month. So, I am 2 months as of Friday, January 3rd. Yes. So, if you watched my last video, you can definitely hear a lot of changes happening to my voice. It's like different levels. I don't know how to fully describe it, but I'm a vocalist, so I feel a lot going on when I'm speaking versus when I'm singing. It's hard to try to speak in a higher pitch, but singing like in my falsetto is just as easy as it was before. I have not checked my range again today. I want to later, but last time I checked it a few days ago, the highest part of my range went down maybe like 2 steps, 3 steps. I used to hit like a high G. That's like some wild shit, but I literally could not for the life of me get up there. But the bottom went down about 2 or 3 steps, so that was lit. I've definitely had a lot of bottom growth. This is super TMI, but you know, I've heard all these conversations about like circumcised, uncircumcised, and it took me a hot minute to even know what the fuck that was about. But I realized, you know, I got a little hood going on or whatever, and you know, Friday was my 3rd shot. That's the higher dose. What is it? Is it the 3rd shot already? I think so, yeah. Of the 100 milligrams. So I'm definitely feeling a lot more throbbing, like just randomly through the day. It just like, and like sometimes it feels kind of, you know, good, but like a lot of it just kind of, it feels like it's about to like hurt. Like it's just like sticking its neck out. Like I can feel that it's growing and it's just like pretty uncomfortable. But you know, it is what it is. It's chill. But I like realized when I was in the shower yesterday, I haven't really thoroughly checked it out in like maybe a week or 2. But I noticed in the last, whenever I looked at it last, it's definitely grown a lot. And I was saying this before, probably on my Instagram story, maybe not in my video. But I didn't know for a while that bottom growth was a thing. I just thought if you don't get surgery, then nothing down there is going to change. I just didn't know until maybe 2 or 3 months before I actually started T. And I was overwhelmed by that because I was like, fuck, like, how's it going to feel? Like, you know, surgery is obviously like intense because it's surgery. But the idea of like genitalia growing and changing and shifting, like it's a sensitive area of the body. So I was just kind of like, how's it gonna feel? Like, is it gonna hurt? Da da da. Like I'm way more comfortable doing my own shots, my own injections, versus like dealing with how sensitive I feel down there right now. It's just so sensitive. And it just almost feels like it's never not gonna be. And I know that's not real. Like, I know it'll chill out eventually, but it's just crazy, like, pulling back the little hood. Like, that wasn't real for me before at all. Like, literally, down there, it's, like, untraceable. Like, you couldn't even see what I had going on. And I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. I was like, whatever. Like, I feel it when I'm, you know, doing my thing. Like, it's cool. But, yeah. So, a lot more sensitivity downstairs. I'm definitely a lot hairier in general. I mean, I have like, it's probably not dramatic to you guys, but I mean, you can see it. And before I couldn't see it. I'm starting to get like stubble around here. You can't really see it in the video, but I could see it in the mirror. I feel like my shoulders and my traps, all this up here is like a lot more muscular and broad. You know, I was talking about all that rib pain in my stories and stuff. My midsection is definitely more broad. I'll probably take some photos and shit later. I've been, you know, here and there taking photos of my body, but in the last week and a half I haven't. And literally, like, from one day to the next, like, it's like real changes. My face is definitely wider. My nose is a little bit wider. I can see that. I feel like my jaw back here is more prominent, like more wide, more square. Yeah, I mean, I guess for the most part, my legs are hairier. Not like significantly, but like I can tell. My mom could tell. Yeah. So that's pretty much month 2. The biggest thing in the last month has been my voice. It's like the first thing I started to notice in the first like week and a half. I'm excited. I'm about to switch over officially from my parents' insurance to Medi-Cal. So I have to set all that shit up and like choose a program, blah, 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 blah. But I'm signing up with the LGBT Center in Los Angeles, Hollywood, so that's gonna be cute. They'll have a cute vibe there, like, you know, they give a shit about what's going on with me. So most other places are just like, testosterone, like, for what? And I'm like, bitch, look at me, what the fuck do you think, for what? Yeah, it's just like, I'm tired of ignorance, but whatever. I'm happy. I just got a job today, maybe 2. I'm about to save money. I hopped in on my feelings and I hopped up in my bag. I actually cannot even tell you who that's by. Cuban Doll, maybe? I don't know, yeah. But really though, just getting my shit together. I'm less moody. I'm a lot less moody. That's been like a new thing. Just honestly in the past 2 weeks. I stopped being so aggro, like I was so angsty and angry. I have moments still, but for the most part it's a lot less overwhelming, and I'm not as tired. I know it's also like my schedule and I'm not at that job I was at or driving as much, but still in general I'm not as tired. Yeah, so that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna do another one at month 3. We'll see what happens.